Medlin. Well, that's the last time I'll get to call you that. Babe, we made it. Something that we have waited such a long time for and felt like it was never going to get here, finally got here so fast.
Gage, oh my goodness, today is the day that I get to marry the most incredible man in the whole wide world. As I sit here and write this, our whole relationship since 6th grade is flashing back, especially the moment when I first saw you for the first time. Gage, I've loved you since that moment. I really can't believe that I get to marry you.
I'm beyond ready to start this adventure with you by my side. I can't wait to see how beautiful you look. Today is going to be amazing, and the memories will last forever.
I am so excited to be your wife. I am so excited for what is to come in this life, the good and the bad, because as long as we're together, we can handle it. You're about to become my husband, and I'm still in shock that I get to marry you. I love you so much.
I know that right now you're probably a nervous wreck for many reasons, but just remember to breathe, look at me, and don't worry about anyone or anything else. I promise you these nerves will fade, and joy and excitement will take over. And all the small things that you thought mattered so much, they don't. And the only two things that matter in this very moment are us and our love. I can't wait to hear you say I do, and then start the party with my wife. I love you, forever and always, no matter what.
All right, you know the rest. Let's do this thing, Mr. Schilling, and I'll see you at 3. Love you forever and always, no matter what. Your wife, Emily.
Look outside, painted skies, here comes the light. It's in your eyes, and it pulls the ocean tides. Feel the cold of night. The fire burns inside you, holding on so tight. This is everything. This is everything. Don't fall asleep. Don't wake up from this dream. Reel our scenes, playing on repeat.
Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a good, beautiful
Emily, many people believe in love at first sight. I know you did. But when I first saw you walking down those steps on the first day of 6th grade, and you came up to me and asked me to be your boyfriend, I thought, damn, this girl is crazy. Well, here we are 13 years and a few days later, and I can finally admit that I was wrong. I was the one who was crazy.
13 years ago, when it was our first day of 6th grade and my first day at a new school, I was feeling much like I am now, anxious, excited, and sick to my stomach. And then I saw you, made eye contact with you, and suddenly all those feelings went away. My stomach was filled with butterflies, but it felt strangely calm, and all I could focus on was you. It was that moment that 11-year-old me was falling completely, head over heels in love with you, before I even knew your name.
On that day, 11-year-old me had the girl who would consume my entire future, my whole world standing in front of me, and I had no idea what love was, because I was crazy. But now here you are again, standing in front of me, and I couldn't be more sure of this feeling.
I was having those same feelings that I had when I was in 6th grade, right before I walked down the aisle, until I saw you, and you made everything okay, just like in 6th grade. Every day I think to myself, I can't possibly love you any more than I do right now. But every day you prove me wrong, and I love you more and more every single day.
Emily, over the course of these past 13 years, you've shown me how to love unconditionally, taught me how to put someone else in front of and above all other things, and helped me to fight to reach some of my goals. You've been there to provide comfort during the times when life got a little rough, and you've been there to celebrate the best times with me.
You make loving you so easy because of how an amazing person you are. Gage, you're the most selfless, patient, kind-hearted person I've ever met, and you're also by far the most handsome man I've ever seen.
Emily, you're absolutely beautiful and amazing and sexy, smart, talented, loving, caring, probably a million other adjectives, but I'll stop. You're my best friend. More importantly, you're my soulmate. You've been an amazing mom to Dwight. And I know that you'll be an amazing mother to our future children, even if all of them just have fur. I can't wait to start and end each day with you as my wife, because that way I will know it's near impossible to have a bad day.
Gage, you are my best friend, adventure buddy, the best dog dad, my first love, and the love of my life.
With you, I've obviously had millions of laughs. We've had very few fights, and I have had absolutely no regrets. And over the next stage of our adventure, I promise to always be here for you.
Here are a couple things that I want to promise to you. I promise to never stop looking at you the way that I do now.
Promise to support you and stand by you no matter what.
I promise to be your biggest fan, especially while you're singing in the shower.
I promise to never let you give up on what you love.
I promise to love you just as much through the hard times as the good.
I promise to truly listen to you and your wants, your needs, desires, and even those work stories that I'm not educated enough to understand.
I promise to never stop encouraging you to chase after your dreams and being there to support you.
Promise to always provide for you and protect you. And yes, as you touched on earlier, the provide for you part was in reference to hunting. So I'm sorry.
I promise to continue to support your hunting and fishing passion, along with all of your other passions, but especially the hunting because we need to eat.
And I promise to never let you forget how beautiful you are inside and outside.
I promise faithfulness, truthfulness, patience, and respect.
I promise to never let you forget what you mean to me. And lastly, I promise to never let you forget that I will always love you, forever and always, no matter what.
I promise to communicate with you. I promise to never let you forget that you used to put Mio in your beer. I promise to always be there in sickness and health, failure and success. I promise to never stop being your best friend, and I promise to try to be the wife that you deserve. I'm so lucky that I got to grow up loving you and can continue to grow old loving you as your wife and your best friend. Gage, you are and will always be my greatest adventure. I promise to love you forever and always, no matter what.
When you walked into the room, I couldn't keep my eyes off of you. Was it make-believe, or was it a dream? I've been waiting all my life. Feels like I've struck a gold mine. With your hand in mine, our love came alive. We've still got the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. Oh, the rest of our lives. Dance with me beneath the stars, moonlight crashing on our wild hearts. With your hand in mine, everything is fine. We've still got the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. But sometimes you